one aspect of living in Tampa Bay that we are so fortunate to have is the Strass Center. And when you go inside the Strass Center, to be able to experience the opera is always special. This year, like many other things, is going to look a little different. But we are so honored to welcome in our friend Judy Lisi, CEO of the Strass Center, and of course, General Director of Opera Tampa. Judy, how are you? Great to see you.
Oh, great, Natalie. And thank you so much for all you do for us. We just love coming on your show, and you've just been fantastic.
Oh, well, we really appreciate hearing that, because what you're able to do for the community is fantastic as well. And I'm so excited to talk about this topic because normally you think Opera Tampa, we've had the chance to get to know your program over the years. Think elaborate sets, it's big, it's bold, it's on the stage. Well, throw in a pandemic and you had to make some changes. Judy, what can patrons expect?
Well, we so wanted to have something for our audiences. They've been so loyal and they tell us how much they miss us. So what we've done was really reimagine how we can do opera in a new way. So rather than the big productions like you were just talking about, we're calling these opera experiences, and we're putting them out on our Riverwalk stage, which is right in front of our large Strass Center, right on the river. It is such a beautiful experience. All the tables are spatially distanced. You're looking at our little sip retro little bar that we have there, and it's so enjoyable. Each performance will only be an hour without intermission. But basically, what we've taken is the operas that we were supposed to do, we've reinvented them. So we're just doing excerpts from them. For example, this first one that opens on Friday is we were going to do Gilbert and Sullivan's Pirate of Penzance, which is so much fun and very terrific. But we didn't have all the sets and everything. So now it's called a show Gilbert versus Sullivan, because these artists were always arguing. But we're also going to do the songs that they came up with as part of that argument, and it created this song. And they're very funny, very bright, really joyful. And I think people are going to see a new way of looking at these two composers.
We've been able to talk in the past, and we want to point out opening weekend is this weekend for the show you just touched on. But about this show, we've talked about Pirates of Penzance and how the excitement is such a good opera for maybe people if they haven't experienced it.
Right.
I'm kind of getting the take that maybe this Opera Tampa live on the Riverwalk is really a great experience if people haven't been able to experience it yet in their lives.
Well, I think it is, because it doesn't have, they're not as long. They're kind of edited back, and we're doing that. And I have to tell you, when we've done things like this in the past on the Riverwalk, you would be amazed at the people that just stop on the Riverwalk and start listening and go, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was this.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to discover new audiences and maybe take away a little of maybe the intimidation they might have had about coming to see opera. Really, I always say opera are just musicals. They're just bigger. That really they are. But if you don't know that, you might think, oh, opera's not for me. But these, I think, are for everybody. I think they're going to really enjoy them.
Well, Judy, in closing, of course, we want to talk about tickets, and all that information is on the website. But I want to ask you, for the people who have been loyal and who love Opera Tampa and want to still be able to get that feeling, you're still going to deliver that too. Have you had any sneak peeks of what audiences can expect this weekend?
Well, I think they're going to have so much fun looking at opera in an entirely new way. We had to do it ourselves. We said, well, how can we do this? Yeah. And it really brought out our creativity in a way that we had not known we had. You get so used to doing something in one way. And I think audiences are going to have fun discovering that with us.
Oh, I love hearing that. Of course, I know you've got tables available, done by bigger groups. All of that information again on the website you see at the bottom of the screen, or the phone number as well. This weekend's a big weekend, Judy. I know it'll be fabulous. Great seeing you.
Thank you, Natalie. Thanks for all you do.